WID is not words, but whatever.
See, I'm a person that likes acronyms. Is it called acronyms? Is it?
Yes.
So LOL is an acronym for what?
Yes, laugh out loud.
But I don't.
It was a love. It was a love. It was a perfect illusion.
I'm bringing up another sensitive subject that has to be addressed in regards to me and my aesthetic, my dignity, my checking account balance, and my credit score.
Oh, God.
Because you know it's good. Unlike yours.
I hate you so much.
And your daddy's.
I hate you so much.
That's
why has this
why-
only been 2 minutes?
No, that's why he's driving that Pontiac.
Not the Pontiac.
Yeah, the Pontiac. I brought it up because at the end of the day, if he had that good credit, he could have afford a down payment on a motherfucking Benz. And at the end of the day, bitch, you know you was wrong for what you did. And I will do whatever I have to in my power. And my daddy's money, my mom's money, my sister's money, my granny's money. Yeah, I brought up Granny. Yeah, you remember her? The one that you fucking murdered?
Anyway, back to the subject. We're supposed to be talking about all things love. The good, the bad. There's really just bad. But, you know.
And the ugly people.
You know.
How was y'all's guys' Valentine? Did you have sex? Did you go to the movies? Did you say 50 Shades Darker? I didn't. Did you guys buy any dildos?
I masturbated. I don't even know the word for how many times I masturbated.
I just don't think, is love real anymore? Is that...
Say a perfect illusion joke.
No, I'm not. I'm sorry, I'm not. I'll let you. But what is your definition of love?
To me, everybody ain't shit. You just have to find the amount of ain't shit that you're okay with.
I listen to Lana Del Rey a lot. Like, a lot. And, like, the way she describes being in love with somebody, it just makes me, like, sad because I feel like I've never felt... Because an artist like her, all these singer-songwriter types, they describe their love. Like, I haven't felt what they felt if they can be so passionate about these words they're speaking.
To me, you kind of have to put, like, love songs in the same category as, like, movies. Because it's an over-exaggeration to get to the point. Like, you're supposed to feel some type of way, so they're going to over-exaggerate how they actually felt.
Talk about how you get together in the first place. And a lot of times in the gay community, that is through social media apps. Whether it be Facebook, Grindr, Jacked, Hot or Not. I
Tinder,
use
Scruff.
Do y'all remember Hot or Not?
BGC. I was starting to quote T.S. Madison.
MySpace at one point. Boys to Men, the band.
You were lying. Oh, I was like, there's not fucking... They're getting sued so hard if they're called Boys to Men. Also, that sounds like pedophile. It sounds like the boys are, like, looking for the men, and, like, the men are, like, that type of thing.
Hornet, Adam for Adam. You never heard of...
Oh, bitch. I'm gonna let you finish, but...
Craigslist, I use a lot.
For dating or for fucking?
It was a love.
Right. Anyway, there's this fucking app called Hater. You, like... I don't know if I'm not allowed to be, like, plugging them. You match with people based off of your mutual dislikes.
Such as?
Donald Trump. Taylor Swift. Mariah Carey. YOLO. You can hate... I hate YOLO.
I'm trying to think about people I hate.
You. But the point is that they're trying to focus on the fact that people don't always find connections due to their likes, because sometimes people like falsify their likes. How much you
Hatred,
hate.
I feel, is more honest.
Hatred is more.
Isn't it?
The connection through hate is so much.
Stronger.
Yeah, because you can't fake that.
No.
I don't think you can fake hate.
No, you can't.
Well, I don't know.
I agree.
I fake hated Beyonce for a while.
That's actually really cool, though.
Yeah.
Because, like, but hate also originates, like, from love, they say, because you're so passionate about this one thing against you. Sit there and think about like, how much you hate it all the time.
Yeah. Without love, there can be no hate.
Amen.
Yeah.
But it really, like, these apps like Grindr and stuff, it's all for sex, y'all.
Let's go through that. So through that explanation, I stray away from the Grindr, because to me there are levels. If we're solely talking about gay online dating, because I don't know shit about straights. Tinder, you're more likely to find some love. Maybe.
Yeah.
Tinder is like, you know, the top layer that's pretty. It's
Basic.
cute. Yeah, it's cute. You can find a little date night.
It's like for a taste, but you're not going to swallow.
Like maybe Adam for Adam. But you're not going to find anyone on there. Or it's just going to be the same people that's on the other ones. So it's like, hey girl, see you again. You really looking now, ain't you? And then there's like the unknown ones. There's like Jacked. To me, there's Jacked. Which Jacked is cool for me as a POC. Because that's where I find my people's.
The minorities are majorities on Jacked.
Right. And therefore I'm more comfortable. I am open to all races. It's just I know what my people are packing. And I know that sounds racist. But then to me, not because it's white, but lower than Jacked is then Grindr.
And here I sit.
Y'all are nasty.
We're fake.
Hmm?
We're fake. Like, I think Grindr, I feel, is the Facebook for white gays.
What?
I know people who have it purely just to know, like, who's around them at all times, like, who's in town, like, da-da-da-da-da,
Oh,
da-da-da-da.
true.
So, that's why I feel like it's more like a Facebook. You can put, like, headers and, like, statuses, like, it's my B-Day weekend, like, haha, looking for sex. And everybody now has been with each other so much that it's like...
I think that's just a general issue with gay dating and, by extension, online dating, because the same people, especially like if you're not a big traveling person and you mostly stay in your town, the list is the list. Especially if you don't live in like a tourist community.
Especially if you don't want to buy the fucking membership where you get more.
I don't like those because you could like prey on the new guys. Like as soon as they join, you can be like, "Hey, how are
But
you?"
it's also like when you go to a new city and there's all these new people that you can talk to,
Mhm.
and you get so like when you go on a trip, you're like, "Oh my god, like
Man,
I'm in New
I'm about to get
York."
some foreign. Oh, that's what I was saying. Like the list is the list.
Yeah,
And therefore, you pick from that list, and then eventually you get tired of those people, so then the list gets smaller. The whole list could be relatively attractive, which would then mean you're going to go through the whole list about a couple times.
the list, like for clarification, is just like the grid that
Yeah, like
pops
who's
up.
available
And
in your...
you can only go to so many guys or girls, whatever kind of app you have, and it'll have a limit unless you buy a full
Let's be
membership.
real. The straights are... They're meeting each other in person.
They are.
Whatever. I want to be polished. I'm a polished bitch. Anyway.
Anyway, back to okay. So, like we were saying, there's like dating. It starts with in today's millennial dating from
Are we only talking about gay dating?
no, just dating in general because I'm sick of it. So it's just really sad to me that nobody really meets anybody in public anymore.
That's what I was saying. Like, I don't... You're saying I'm going to take a break from that so that, like, I can, like, potentially meet someone in... Because, like, it's possible, even though it's a lot harder for us to meet somebody in person because you can't just walk up... Like, I always say, like, you can't just walk up to them and be like, hey, you gay? Like, that's how you get punched in the face.
Exactly.
But like, so we're kind of forced to do that. But but it is possible to meet someone in person. So I'm like, I want to do that.
I want to be asked out like cheesy pickup lines now in like public. I want somebody to ask me, "What's your sign?" Or like, and I'm not gonna be like Meghan Trainor. Like, no.
My name is no.
Yeah, like, why would she like? I get the message, y'all. But like,
because she's a woman. That's different. That was like, it's different for us because we don't get that. We yearn for it, but if we actually got it, we wouldn't like it.
We'd be creeped out. Obviously, girls deal with the more creepier ways because they're being objectified, and that's a whole other video coming soon.
We're really fucking political and really serious.
And that's good though. That's what people want to see. That's what they want to hear. A voice for the people.
I feel like we should talk about like the do's and don'ts of
what to put on your stuff.
Yeah, like profiling what like when you're looking for.
Okay, this is do's and don'ts for dating apps. The whole
Don't go on those sites looking for love. That's not what they're there for. That's really not what they're for.
It's really not, y'all.
It's for a good.
Apps are not geared, I feel, now.
No. Okay. The developers, their intent is for you to find love. The people who use said sites, no.
And it took me so long to like realize that.
But there are people that are on there also, but they're very few. Therefore, it's slim pickings. You know, and what ends up happening is like how you get in those relationships is like it's just you and like 3 other people, and 2 of them are ugly. So you cling to the one other person that was looking for a relationship, regardless of what the issues are. Like they could live in fucking Kalamazoo, they could be a mama's boy and never want to leave their mom. They can like be psycho and want to kill you. But like you push all that back because you finally found somebody who wanted what you wanted. That was the whole basis of the whole thing. You know?
Yeah.
Are we done with the do's and don'ts? We didn't really do much shit.
We didn't do a do or a don't.
We didn't do shit. So do know what you want. Anyway, so don't be that person. It's like, what are you here for? Because that sounds creepy, and we know that you're about to ask for sex. Like, girl. And even if you're not, it just sounds like I have to have a purpose. And if that purpose doesn't suit, if it doesn't suit you, what you want,
then I know that you're not going to respond back to my message, my reply.
Right, or you're gonna try to read me about like my reasonings for being on here. You know, I will say, but do know what you want. Like, don't just be there like, oh, I'm just here because it's jacked.
Yeah,
like that's people are like, okay, well, one, they're gonna assume you're a whore because that's like the generic whole answer. Oh, I don't know, I'm just chilling. Like, no, bitch, you want some dick.
Don't ever.
Oh, you're supposed to say it. I was like, I will fight you. What is the thing? Or did you forget and you're trying to remember?
No.
Oh.
Don't ever ask me top or bottom. As a starting
no. Oh.
As a starting message.
Okay.
If you're gonna send anything other than hi, what's up, or like what's up, hi, hey, hello, konnichiwa, you could even send me ASL as a fucking.
Oh my god.
You could send me ASL as a fucking starter message, and I would take that 100% better than top or bottom.
Right.
Period.
Do not start a conversation in person or online with what you doing.
What's wrong with that? If he wants to know what I'm doing,
he don't want to know who you are.
It says it on my profile, Hunter.
Well, see, mine doesn't say that. But
Sharpay.
Ask me my name first. First of all, greet me first, because my answer is
I am your superior. Greet me.
Every time that's ever happened, when they're just like, "What you?" I'm like waiting for a greeting.
That's rude.
No, because you can't just start like we're best friends.
Whenever they say "What's up" on there, I'm just like, nothing much. You.
But "What's up" is a greeting. It can be a greeting too. But what is not a greeting is what you doing. Do you have another? Do you have a do? Because my do turned into a don't real fast.
I have 3 do's.
Oh, okay. What do do?
1, do be respectful. 2, I have a due date in astronomy next week. 3,
You didn't even have a third one. You didn't even have a third one. Can we get to breaking up?
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So we met them. We met the guys. Okay. Now you're dating them, right?
And now you realize they ain't.
Shit.
Which, like I said, nobody is. But this the level of ain't shit that you just can't deal with anymore. And you tried to deal with it.
If you are, these are some like little helpful hints to know that y'all on a rocky road leading to destruction, apocalyptic results. A, one of you are texting first all the time.
A, subsection 1, y'all ain't talking at all.
2,
don't ever listen to nobody that tells you that all couples, that you're not a real couple if y'all don't fight. Because yes, arguments are inevitable because everybody's an individual. So they have different viewpoints and they think differently, and therefore sometimes those thoughts may clash in a discussion of words. But, bitch, like, you're saying that what I have isn't real because we're happy? But you know what? What happens is those people listen to that. And so then they starting like bullshit arguments just to say, oh, we real.
yeah.
Now, I will say, some people like to fight and make up because making up is it's like a renewing of the feelings that you had.
Right, and making up leads to making out.
Actually, it just leads to like a blowjob for me.
Oh. No, okay.
Oh, when you find yourself like, I feel like relationships are always, the person should not be before you, but they should be pretty high on your priority list. But when you find that you're putting them first a lot more than they're putting you first, like you're going to visit them, you're buying stuff for them, you're making sure that they're okay, but then you realize that behavior isn't being reciprocated, you're probably not in a good relationship. You're probably getting played, in which case I'm sorry. But seriously, I'm not saying, change your whole lifestyle for your significant other. What I'm saying is you should find somebody who's okay with who you are and what you can offer. And if they want more than that, either compromise and I hate that now, because now I'm thinking about dick when you act. You should definitely, rule number 1, don't do it impulsively. Don't just because we got in an argument about some chicken nuggets today, you're like, I gotta leave him. It's over. I gotta think it over. Is this something that can be fixed?
Probably not.
Is this the person that you truly want to be with?
Probably not.
And how will they take the new? You got to think about these things before you just go in and be like, I'm Disney with you. That's how you end up with that whole getting back together and then breaking up again and getting back together, because it's just been breakups on impulse, and you're just like, I don't want to deal with him right now. Or you want to be a hoe for about 2 months, so you're like, let me leave him and I'm gonna go hoe around. Then when I get tired, I'm gonna go back to him. No,
and that's not okay.
No, because people have feelings. Do I know?
I haven't felt anything since 2011.
I said don't text a breakup.
No.
But I do it all the time. I've literally, every relationship I've ever had to end has had to been over text message.
That's stupid. I seriously cannot believe the way Eli has been treating his exes. It's seriously so rude. I'm seriously over it, and he better watch his back.
But like, what pisses me off is that like this, like the one I just ended a relationship. Like it pissed me off
Really
because
personal.
like, it pissed me off because I wanted to do it in person. Like I texted him and I was like, hey, can we like when you get a chance, like can we talk? Because like I'm really like I really need to talk to you.
You were feeling some type of way.
Yeah, like I was trying to explain. I was like, "Hey, can we?" But like he ignored me, so I was like, "So either he
ignored
knew
you.
because like you know like the generic thing when you about to break up, so like, hey, can we talk?" So either he knew that
And
he
I'm
was
like,
ignoring me.
yeah,
or,
Donald Trump's fucking ruining our country. We can talk. There's a lot to talk about. You grab a chair. Let's fucking talk.
It's easier to heal when you've done it in person and they know what you're trying to say and how you're trying to say it. And because text is like cut and dry, you know, it's just kind of like. Even though I will say, the text messages that I send when I'm breaking up with you, those are masterpieces. Like, girl, because first of all, because I told you I think it over before I do it, bitch. I have a rough draft.
You have a thesis statement.
I have
an outline. You get a peer reviewer.
I know, seriously.
In today's time, text messaging and social media, we have to like. Will he like me if I say this? Is this okay to say? Is this okay to say?
Well, I don't do that for everything.
Because it's like we're unconsciously communicating lies.
True.
Drop the mic. Bye.
But be like definite. Like when you end it. Like don't put no work. Do not be friends with your exes. I'm sorry, it don't work. And it might work for a girl. You can tell me it works for years.
They always turn into friends with benefits.
It either turns into friends with benefits or it becomes bitter.
It wasn't love.
It was a love. It was a perfect illusion.
Okay, really, what else do we have to say? Yeah, like, just get the hookup culture is something that will never go away. Unfortunately, guys, we're gonna
assimilate.
You don't have to accept it. You don't have to be. You don't have to be a part of it. That's the thing. Just if you don't like it, my best advice is just don't feed into it.
Lonely.
It's just one of those things that you have to accept. Unfortunately, I'm the first person to say I hate it. It's disgusting. It's misogynistic, and I just don't like it.
But you
however,
also the first bitch on there.
Exactly. So it's a double-ended sword that we have to accept because when you are in the mood sometimes at 12 o'clock in the morning, you're going to do the same stuff there too. You're going to ask somebody, hey, are you top of the bottom? Hey, are you looking?
It was a perfect illusion, mistaken for love. It was a love. It was a perfect illusion.
Is this one of the Pepsi that you bought? No.
Probably.
Because I kind of want it now.
Oh!
I'm sorry! This isn't the one, is it?
No.
Why do you have some... No, we're going to talk about this. 1. Oh, wait, I'm not going to advertise it. 1, 2, 3...
Album, I get it. They get it. They don't need to see
4, 5, 6... Fuck. 6... None of them are empty. There's Pepsi in more than half.
Okay.
What is the issue? Why do you have commitment issues? Is what I want to know.
Oh, bitch. You don't know the last of it. You don't even know the half of it, bitch.